Good afternoon, YouTube. Good afternoon. This is Dawn here, welcoming you back for another movie night review, number 446, called Dysphoria. It is a horror short film, so let's get into the movie night review right now. All right, so Isabel is pretty much having to pay back in regards to her flesh to a certain type of spirit that has shown her that she's done things like backwards. So pretty much she's told all her viewers one thing and she got a lot of money for it. And she's saying that she has cancer and her mother had cancer, but she was trying to get money and scam. So then, as she's getting the money, she pays for surgeries, like for beauty makeover. She's a beauty addict, so that's what dysphoria is. So, pretty much, she just wants people to know. Pretty much, she just wants people to know that her beauty is what it is. But this, like, spirit thing isn't like what is trying to really tell her. It's saying your flesh is what's going to help. But halfway through the movie, we're not like, I didn't really see if she was the one doing it or if the spirit, excuse me, or if the spirit is doing it. I can't really tell why it's so like right there on the chords. I don't really understand why it has to be like right there on the chords. She doesn't pay attention, she's scamming, and people are really wanting her money. So if she just kind of goes up a little bit with how she does things, the spirit won't attack her. But right at the end, she's showing that the money and the flesh and the aggravated skin is what's helping her. So maybe the spirit did tell her to do that, or whatever that is, a ghost or something tells her to do. I think it's called an unwanted guest, is telling her everything to do. I didn't see that come across, okay? But when there's like a whole lot of things going on, there isn't an unwanted spirit, number one. But there is like ghosts that really want to go to the place. So if she's like making amends, we don't really know why it's to that. Is it that much, that she got all that money and that her mom maybe died because of something about it? That might have been the reason. But nobody wants those hanging around. And so when she goes to the place on why she wants to go to the haunted area, we just know that she's really trying to make amends with herself. But when it comes to those, we just get rid of them. They're not like anything that really wants to be near us anyway, because they're more frightened than, all of that going on. But we're frightened of them for the moment, and they're like more frightened of us. So then once that goes away, she'll be able to gain her beauty back, and why she wants to do that so hard anyway. So people really want, beauty calls and fake calls and messages on it, only because it like really feels good. It's a flesh thing. If it is a flesh thing, then something's just really rotten around her, but and just needs to pick up a bit. But other than that, beauty is just like the face of the beholder, right? It's in the face of the beholder. So she doesn't really have to go to all those measurements to get it. But if that is what helped her from the very beginning, which is something that we may have missed or just didn't understand, that her lie would help her get up with herself, maybe that's just what that whole thing is. All right.